related content, because you have been also shared.
Then they are connecting. Okay, and you see, we want people to young people to appreciate nature, environment, wildlife, but we need to inform them about that also. For example, as I said, since I work in a remote place, we are managing elephants or bisons, rhino, many other animals. I mean, I document those things and I post them in a simple manner. People get connected. They get knowledge, they get information, and they will appreciate only the things which they come to know. So this is a platform in which there's a lot of spread. I mean, fast spread. Viewership is huge. You can connect with millions of people in within an hour. So I think we are moving. If social media can be used in a better way, then yes, it is useful, and youth will be connected.
प्रवीण जी, बिफोर वी टेक दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन अहेड, मैं तो पहले आपसे ये समझना चाहती हूँ कि हैविंग मोर देन 4.5 lakh followers on Twitter, now X, so how do you feel? You feel like a celebrity? You feel that pressure of being a celebrity?
The pressure of being a celebrity. Yeah.
You see, now I feel कि it's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah, correct.
As your reach grows, your vulnerability also grows. You need to be very particular what you are posting, what kind of things you can post. You are not drawing any controversy, and you see, we are government service. There are rules, regulations. Within that, we have to post things. So celebrity, of course, but with
the people know about the ill effects if we keep on damaging our environment is immense. There is no doubt about that. My point was that although Praveen is doing a lot on social media, and that is helping a lot. But my point was that youth are responsible, and they are very, very aware, and they know the stakes, the importance of those stakes, that things are not going in their favor. My point was, when it comes to policy making, suppose we have our nationally determined targets, so we have a greater responsibility. Because
more effectively to promote the cause of preserving the environment, ecology, and forest tourism.
If I should quote you one example from what we have did in the Chennai Zoo, I think it was in the year 2018. We started with a program called as Zoo Ambassador. Usually, people come to zoo, they think zoo is a place of recreation, tourism, they spend a day, they enjoy it and then go back. But then of these illegally, stressed wild animals. So what happened was that when we conceptualized the Zoo Ambassador program, we went on to social media telling that the Zoo Ambassadors will be getting, it was started as a summer camp activity for the school children. We just advertised it widely in the social media, and then we made every process to be on the online website. And to our surprise, when we opened up the registration, within say 5 hours, the 4 batches was full. The 4 batches, each batch had about 30 children, and 4 batches makes it to 120. In about 5 hours, the entire 120 slot was full. And there was a request, and we got phone calls for recommendation to get enrolled into the summer camp activity. So what started as a summer camp activity became larger. We extended further. We of this. So why don't you conduct a special camp for us to get sensitized? Therefore, when my children question, I'll be able to answer. That's one thing which I would like to quote you. That was a kind of a change what we were able to visibly experience, what the media and the social media combinedly can have on the public with respect to ecology, environment, conservation, all that. And second thing, want to answer is that at least in Tamil Nadu, the youth are being involved largely into also the policy matters as well. We have started with something called as Green Fellowship. This is one thing I think which there is something called as CM Fellowship as well as a Green Fellowship. Every district will be having a Green Fellow who has been exclusively being trained on climate change aspects, sustainable development, aspects of sustainability and other measures. These children, these young trainees, they go to every district, they work along with the district administration in disseminating the kind of knowledge or the information what they have learned, and be at the field level to be like assisting the field level implementations, and then be as a channel who will be able to support the
What that you made, Sudhaji. I will take this conversation forward with Vasti Saab. This
Yes, it touches a little bit to my concern. Actually,